What's up YouTube? This is Bobo Breez here. Today I'm going to show you guys my RPG collection. So, I never realized how many RPGs I actually have until I started thinking about it. And I've been collecting them over the years, so many games. And I don't really play RPGs much, but I'm kind of a video game collector and I collect them just because I hear from friends and stuff, you know, what are the good ones and whatnot, and I just don't really play them. I'll talk about the ones that I have played, but alright, here I go. So I'm going to start with NES. So here we go. I'm going to show you guys. So, I have Dragon Warrior 1 and 2. I have Final Fantasy. I have Willow. It's actually a movie, I think. Okay. And I have Faxanadu. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And Crystallis. So this one's actually just a manual. I have the game in the manual. It's a big manual, so... Okay, so that's my NES ones. The only ones out of these I've really played is Final Fantasy. I've played through maybe like halfway through the game and then I stopped playing it. I don't know. That was a long time ago though. Alright, so that's it for NES. Sega Master System. I have Phantasy Star number 1. That's all. That's all I have for that one. Okay, and I'll show you guys. There's no, I don't have the manual, I just have this like poster, Master System poster, and there you go, that's the cartridge. Okay, so Sega Master System, Sega Genesis, I have 3 games. I have Phantasy Star 2, it's not in excellent condition, but it works, so it's fine. Phantasy Star 4, and Sword of Vermilion. So, I haven't really played much of any of these. I've kind of tried out this one a little bit, but I just got this one more recently, and this one I've had for a while. I don't think it's a super great game, but I kind of played it a little bit. Alright, so those are the 3 Genesis ones. I don't have Phantasy Star 3. I should be able to get it no problem. It's not a super expensive or anything, so shouldn't be hard to get or anything. All right, so Genesis. All right, so next I'll show. I have one for the TurboGrafx 16. It's called Kadash. This one I was actually playing last night. It's a side-scrolling type, and it's more. It's a side-scrolling game, but it is definitely an RPG because you level up. You get different spells and whatnot. It's actually 2 players. And there's the card. And yeah, it's a pretty cool game. It's kind of hard. I was kind of having a hard time with the first level. Learning how to play this thing. But it's super cool. I like it. So, Kadash. Alright, next I got Super Nintendo. So in Super Nintendo, I have a lot of them. It's going to take a second here. Alright, and I'll show you guys. Okay, so I have Mario RPG. So I can proudly say this is the only one that I've fully beaten is Mario RPG. I grew up on Mario games and yeah, I've beaten this one. I got Final Fantasy 3. Now this one's a complete, and then when I say complete, I mean complete. It's got everything. I don't feel like opening it right now, but it's got the map and every little like insert you can think of it's supposed to come with. It's in there. So yeah, it's probably my most expensive thing that I have RPG wise. So Final Fantasy 3. Earthbound. This, I don't know. I'm not sure. This might be it's probably not worth as much as my Final Fantasy 3. But yeah, I got this. This is the only one I actually kind of paid some money for. When I got it for $100. Now I don't know. Last time I checked, they're like 175 or like close to 200 for this game. So, but it's really cool. I played it a little bit. It's neat and weird, and so. All right, Lunar Gaia. I tried it a little bit. Didn't play it a whole lot. Secret of Mana, this is a cool one. I was actually playing this with my wife when I were playing this. It's a 3-player game, which is kind of weird because Super Nintendo only had 2 controller ports, so if you wanted to play 3 players, you had to have attachment for that. So there's Final Fantasy 2. Now I know that this is actually Final Fantasy 4, I believe, and then number 3 is actually 6. So, yeah, so Final Fantasy 2/4, alright. Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. I've heard some people don't like this one as much, but, I found it, so I have it. Chrono Trigger. Now, this is supposed to be, like, the best RPG ever made, from what I hear from a lot of people. The art style is obviously Akira Toriyama, who is the creator of Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball. So, yeah, so Chrono Trigger is... I think I got this at the swap meet in the bottom of a bin. And I paid $5 for it, but it was a long time ago. When, I think at that time it might have been worth like $50, maybe? So I'm talking about like early 2000s, like 2001 or 2, something like that. So, yeah, Chrono Trigger. Breath of Fire. This is one that I picked up. I used to buy and sell games. I don't do it anymore, but this is one that I picked up back when I used to buy and sell. And, I haven't played it a whole lot or anything, but I've heard good things about it, so I kept it. Secret of Evermore. Now this one, I got more recently, but I actually played this. You're like a little kid and his dog, and it's kind of like Secret of Mana, but the art is very different. Like, the style of it just looks a lot different. I think Secret of Mana is way better, but this one's decent. So, all right, so that's all the Super Nintendo ones. Let me get those out of the way. Alright, so I have one N64 one, and that's Paper Mario. I played it a little bit. I haven't really dove into that one yet, but I played it a little bit. Most of these games I've played a little bit. GameCube. I have this one, Harvest Moon, A Wonderful Life. I hear it's good. I haven't played it yet. And Paper Mario, The Thousand Year Door. So this is the other Paper Mario. Well, there's actually a lot of them. I have the Super Paper Mario on the Wii, but I don't think I really need to show that because it's not really RPG-ish, really. So, but yeah, that's what I have for GameCube. PlayStation. Okay. Dropping games. Okay, so I have all these Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9. I've played 7. I haven't played 8 or 9. And then Valkyrie Profile. I've played this one a little bit. This one's actually pretty cool. I've noticed that some of the voice actors on this game are from Pokemon. As if you can believe it. But, it's funny. But it's a cool one. You go down to the earth. It's, you're in the land above or whatever. It's Nordic, so I would guess basically like Asgard, like Thor, where Thor lives. So, yeah. Okay. And then the Final Fantasies. I don't have to say much about Final Fantasies, so we'll just move on. And then PS2. I have more Final Fantasies, Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2. I got those for very cheap. Kingdom Hearts, I got this one very cheap as well. I plan on playing this. It's a cool game. And I got Valkyrie Profile 2. So this one is, I think is, maybe not as good as the first. It looks cool, but I don't know. You tell me in the comments. But anyway, that's PS2 ones, and then finally, now these are kind of a bonus because they're not mine. They're my wife's. But I'm just going to show them anyway because she has some cool RPGs. And they're all PlayStation. So, we have okay, this one's actually not a real case, but it's Lunar. Let me see. Darn it, open. Oh, I had it backwards. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, it's backwards. Okay, so Lunar, #1 for PlayStation. There's, looks like appears to be a lot of discs. I should really be careful with this stuff. It's got like 4 discs. So, yeah. Lunar #2. This one is like the full box with everything, with all the goodies in there. I'm not going to open this because it's not mine. I'm not going to mess with it too much. But there's all this stuff in there. Extra stuff. So, it's cool. It's neat. Okay. And then the other ones that she has that aren't mine. Legend of Dragoon. And then Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve counts, in my opinion, as an RPG. There's 2 different kinds. I don't know. This one has a different manual. But she has 2 different kinds. Parasite Eve is her favorite video game. So, yeah, there's 2 different kinds of Parasite Eve games. One of them has 2... It's like a double box. And then this one's different a little bit. This one has a different manual. But it's a cool game. I played it a little bit. Alright, so that's it. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to show you guys my RPG collection, alright? Alright, peace out.